Hey everyone, this is me, Patchtan Bogad, or otherwise Spencer. I just figured that I'd do my vlog, and the reason being is that I just thought that I'll just give like a part two on a little bit about me, because when I think about YouTube, when I think about how I came to actually start my YouTube channel, it's really looking at other YouTubes. Um, I give a lot of credit to those who do what I do, but yet these are the ones who I feel came first that inspired me, because you have to understand the left hand path is not a very easy thing for people to really get into, um, if any. Because if you think about spirituality, you have more people on the light path, or light workers, like the law of attraction or even Christianity, versus someone who is like myself. Because to get a following, to get subscribers in that type of way, it's pretty darn difficult, because it's frowned upon. It is definitely frowned upon, and it's something that people look at and they think that it is so detestable due to a lot of the hypocrisy that surrounds the Bible. But you know what? When I think about those who already had their YouTube channel way before I had, and I was looking at these videos, it inspired me because, or should I say, it led to inspiration, because the things that I was going through, these individuals were going through, and I just felt like I had to share my experiences, but I didn't know how, because doing YouTube wasn't an option at that particular time in the beginning. Because even if you read my profile here on YouTube, it was really about, it spoke about how people who come to the left hand path, they don't really have um, a lot of knowledge on what truth may be, because they lack that experience. And the reason why I bring that out is because I only found out what truth means to me in the left hand path is because I tried it out for myself. In fact, way before I even started YouTube. And that's what I always want to bring to the table, is that experience. Just like with the experiences that I'm telling you by looking at other YouTubers and how they explain Satan and the Goetia, or other demonic, or even the light workers. They talk about their law of attraction or whatever have you, and then I always felt that I could have done something about it. And what I mean by that is to add to what's already there, to make it more flavorful. And I don't like the very notion that if someone is making a video and they put their hard work into it, and I think to myself, how come I can't do the same thing? They're working hard for Satan. They're putting their heart into it. It's not easy to collect the money to do all this, but you do it because you want to. You love Satan. You love what you do. It's like those who are into gaming. They're on Twitch and they make these videos because they love it. They spend their time, their hobby, especially under quarantine in the month of April. This month it's like I'm still doing it. I'm still going strong. I'm still doing something that I love, and I love to run my mouth about Satan. Even when things are bad for me, I have to sit there and I want to talk about what does Satan mean to me, and how could I translate that same love as other YouTubers have done for me. It's like, I understand we all have our own style, and that's cool, but I'm just that individual that I just hope that if I reach out to anyone, that's good, because that means that the demonic is something that you can relate to, and you could relate with me in the sense where you know what it's like to have magic in your life. You know what it's like to have these paranormal experiences, either they be to aliens, to ghosts, to demons, and you want to talk about it. You want to share that, and that's why I made this channel. It's like you don't want to be treated like some second class citizen that because that you're a spiritual person and you choose not to be some atheist that you want to shut yourself off to the spirituality. No, you're so open to it because you've experienced it so much to a point where you question your sanity, and you already know you're fucking insane. I already know I'm fucking insane, and I love that. I love that about myself, and that's why I don't want in other individuals to go through what I've been through when I started out, way before I've actually, recorded myself. It's like I never want to be that individual where you're the only person on this planet that you cannot relate to when it comes to the left hand path. Because to me, that's like someone that you love how they teach, you love how they able to bring out the information, their mannerisms, whatever, and all that's good and all, but that one thing that doesn't really resonate with you is what matters. And what I'm trying to say is I did not like being the only one that had these experiences, if that makes sense. Cause that's like you're in a room with no windows, no one to speak to, only you. That's like your experiences are your own, and that's it. That's how I felt when before I made videos, where it's like no one else is experiencing these things, and that's why I love to do what I do now. Because, again, I go back to what I said. Listening to what other people say, it's a beautiful thing when I hear their experiences, because now it's my chance to connect. It's my chance to say, wow, someone knows what I know. They believe what I believe. And that's great. And you try not to, to use confirmation bias, even though technically it is. But more or less, you love the fact that they do what you love because you love it. And that's why I started doing this YouTube channel, because I still feel I'm that person that looks at other YouTubers and how they're able to construct their thoughts, share their experiences, teach others, not because they want to glorify themselves. It's because they really do love what they do, and they really do experience the demonic, and they share that with others. And that's what I want to do, because there may be someone out there that is going through something. Let's say they're manifesting something. They don't know what crystal to buy, an altar or whatever, and they don't know how, because it's not like they don't know how, it's like they're not motivated to even do that, because perhaps what's already out there, people are talking too fast to a point where, and what I mean by that, to give clarity, is like I've seen certain YouTubers who always speak from the end. And what that means is like they've already gotten their life, but they don't really talk about the details or the steps that really led them to that magic and actually manifesting what they have already. You get what I'm trying to say? See, because it's like, it's one thing for me to just make a video and be like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm a millionaire and I got all this other stuff and blah blah blah. But hold it, how did you get there? And stop going over each and every step in a fast-paced way. It's like, I know everyone's experiences are different. Maybe that's why people avoid it, and maybe that's the answer. I get it. But what about those who really do look at a situation like that? They really want to know, and they want the detail. You know what I mean? It's like, I was once there, and I know what that's like to hear people talk about the paranormal And you're like, how come these people go to that and I don't? Or they see these things and I don't? Chakras, what's chakras? It's like people really need to step up their game if they want to glorify Satan. Start their channel and really give it their best. And I encourage anyone that feels as if like they're brave to go on camera and talk about the paranormal. And I suggest you do so. Okay, and that's why I make these YouTube videos, because I want to connect with those who experience what I experience. You know, you're into the darker parts of life. You're not posing. You're really making this your life. It's like, you know, like when you do that ritual, when you hear the sizzling of the candles, or it goes out, you feel that wind when all the windows are closed. You just glance, you avert your attention to a corner in your room, and you see that shadow. Even in that darkness, you see a face. All that stuff is not bullshit. It's not because someone else said it. It's sad that they're charlatans and they're the ones who make up this bullshit. Or you have people that ask the wrong, or should I say, they ask the right questions, but then you so happen to be the person to watch the video. They hear these people that profess to be these psychics, these ghost hunters and Satanists or whatever, but they give the wrong answers. So now you're back at square one. But hopefully it's one of those things where you look at my videos, you even look at those that are already on YouTube, and you weigh it out. You weigh me out, and hopefully you could resonate. Okay. All I can do is that I can just be as honest as I am right now, so I can give to you and share with you the best experiences. All right. I love you all. See you soon. Bye.